Kept you waiting, huh?
What's going on, guys? It's Soleb. I'm back, and I am now here to do the Metal Gear Solid 5 Ground Zeroes review. That rhymed, didn't it? Anyways, so I'm here to review Metal Gear Solid 5 Ground Zeroes, the direct sequel to Peace Walker. You play Big Boss, and you infiltrate Camp Omega to save your friends Chico and Paz. Now, Paz is supposedly dead, but you don't know that yet. You have to infiltrate the island, figure out what's going on, because there's something that just doesn't feel right, and you and Kaz both know it. Not Paz, but Kaz. Kaz and Paz, two different people. Anyway, so the story, we'll talk about that first. The story is really nice. It's a short story, but the subject matter is pretty good, and it's a good way of leading into the Phantom Pain. Now, the Phantom Pain isn't supposed to come out until 2015, somewhere in Q1, but it's a good way, I guess, to lead to the game, but also it kind of leaves you wanting more. If you really focus on the game, you only get about 3 hours to 4 hours of gameplay out of it. But I, myself, I really take a long time. So whenever I played it, I got about 10 hours worth of gameplay out of it because I was taking my time, as you can see in the videos, whatever you're watching up top. I really, really, really love this game. I love it very much because of the story aspect, because you see basically what pushes Big Boss to becoming that bad guy that you know in the Metal Gear Solid series. But like I said, there's also been speed runs in this game of people beating it in like 10 minutes. I really wish that there was a bigger connectivity with you and Kaz and also the mother base like there was in Peace Walker. Now, I wasn't the biggest fan of Peace Walker, but in Peace Walker you had a really big connectivity with the mother base, and in this one you really don't. I mean, it's absent. And another thing that's absent with the story is David Hayter. That's one of the biggest things to me that kind of drags this game down, is the voice actor change. Now, I'm not saying that Kiefer Sutherland does not do an amazing job, because he does, but David Hayter is Snake, Big Boss, and so on and so forth. He is Solid Snake. He is Big Boss. He is what pushed this game to becoming what it was, and I feel his absence really takes toll with a lot of Metal Gear Solid fans out there. And so far, the reviews on this game haven't been very big, and I think one of the reasons is David Hayter. His voice of saying, you know, Otacon, do you read me? Getting into that deep tone. It's an amazing feeling to hear the man talk. But Kiefer Sutherland is doing a very good job, and he has very big shoes to fill with this game. So with Phantom Pain coming up in 2015, I really hope he delivers. So far, they're saying there's not going to be a lot of speaking parts for Kiefer Sutherland because the game is basically taking a really big emotional toll on Big Boss. So we'll have to see how it goes. But let's talk about graphics real quick. The graphics are outstanding on the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. Unbelievable. On PlayStation 4, they're 1080p at 60 frames per second. Xbox One, you have 720p at 60 frames per second. You really can't tell the difference unless you have, like me, I have a 65-inch, gigantic, high-definition television. So you could kind of tell the difference. The PlayStation 4 version, I feel, that is the best version to play, but the Xbox One version is just as good. And I feel that if you have the Xbox One, don't feel left out because you didn't play it on the PlayStation 4, because it's still the same experience. But the Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3 version, that's a difference. Now, I played it on the Xbox 360, and you can definitely tell the difference in this game with the graphics. And I feel that the next-gen versions, or I guess the current-gen versions compared to last-gen versions, are definitely, the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One versions are definitely superior. With that being said, let's talk about the audio. of the game. The music is awesome. You can actually do the same exact thing that you've been able to do in the past. And this one, you get to use your Walkman, and you can play music while you're going around, different versions of music and so on and so forth. But then you also have the voice acting of some of the characters, and they do an amazing job. Kiefer Sutherland, to talk good about Kiefer, he does a great job as Solid Snake. Now, there's only a few times in this game that you hear him because of the short story, and even the side ops that they have in there. There's some that you play, a deja vu mission of, recapturing Metal Gear Solid 1 scenes, and also like another one you save Hideo Kojima. But like I said, the audio in it is really, really good. But it's still cut back to the same thing of like, I think it would have been even better if David Hayter would have been Solid Snake. Gameplay of the game is fantastic. It's very smooth. It feels like I haven't ever stopped playing Metal Gear Solid. It feels like there was never a break in between the games, and it feels right. Everything about it feels like Metal Gear Solid, except for the voice. I know I keep going back to it, but dude, the voice is a really big, heavy-hitting thing for me, and it was the same exact thing with Splinter Cell. I couldn't even get into the last Splinter Cell game because of the voice, but this being Metal Gear Solid, I have to give it a chance. So anyways, guys, with that being said, the gameplay is awesome. The graphics are fantastic. The audio as of music and voice acting is pretty good, and the story, very short, but somewhat fulfilling. Biggest point about this is Kiefer Sutherland not being there, and also the short gameplay. The short gameplay, it gets a little aggravating that it's so short, but at the same time, I'm just aggravated because I'm ready for the Phantom Pain, which is supposed to be coming out in Q1 of 2005. So I'm going to give this game, or 2015. So I'm going to give this game an 8 out of 10. Reason being is the short gameplay and also the voice acting. I really miss you, David Hayter. Check us out at secondopinionpod.com and make sure to hit that subscribe and like button, guys. Thanks for watching. Peace out.